Hey, I know I already recorded once today, but I thought I'd do another video just to talk about some of the things that are going on in my mind about this whole weight loss thing. It's really been interesting as I progress day after day, and just what I've been doing is really trying to reconstruct my entire thought process about life in general and my attachments, my emotional attachments, psychologically, where I go in my mind when I think I need to eat so much food, why I think food is going to solve my problems. Um, I saw this really great quote the other day. I forgot where I found it, but it was really cool. And it made so much sense to me. It's if hunger isn't the problem, then food is not the solution. And that made so much sense to me because I was thinking about how so many times I'll start to eat just because I think that it will fix something for me because food does have chemicals in it and it does chemically alter you as you eat and while you're after you're done eating for I don't know how long of a period it lasts, but because food is a chemical substance most of the time, I think. I mean, all of it has certain compounds in it, and then that chemically changes you for a while, and then sometimes you might get a little buzz, and that's why sometimes if you overeat, you can get a food coma. And so I've been just trying to recognize the fact that I think I eat because I like the physical feeling of it afterwards. Like I like how it changes me, like, you know, chemically. And I do have a history of drug use, not anytime recently, but back in my teenage years, I used to do drugs. I used to do methamphetamines. I've smoked marijuana. Um, I've done ecstasy. I've done mushrooms. I mean, I've had chemical dependency problems as far as I can recall. I mean, pretty much since I was a teenager. And alcohol was a big addiction for me for a long time, and I didn't go to treatment for that until 2007. Luckily, I've been sober for a long time now. Um, but I think that there's something for me to evaluate about my chemical addiction and that it's not just to drugs and alcohol. Luckily, I was able to conquer those, but now I have to conquer my food addictions because I think that when I eat, I think that I like the chemical aspect of it in that for example, after I would get done with a long fast, which I used to do, if I did like a 10-day fast and I ate, it felt like a buzz, like to eat. It was like, oh my gosh, this is like divine. And I guess like I don't have the healthiest attachment to food, so I've been trying to reevaluate my thought process about that. And I'm trying to think about pre druggy days, pre addiction days, pre all of that, and just like how I was so much more normal about my eating habits. Like I would just naturally just eat when I woke up for breakfast, and then I would have a little lunch, and it's like I didn't obsess about food. I didn't have like this constant urge to eat, and I didn't have to like worry about calories. And I mean, it wasn't like it is now. It's like it was just a natural thing. Yeah, of course, you eat every day. What big deal? And now it's like food. Oh my gosh, like I'm so excited to eat. Like I can't wait to have dinner. I can't wait for a snack. I can't wait till my next meal. Like that's not normal. I mean, like when I was in middle school and high school for the first like year of high school, like I never had this like eager anticipation for mealtime. And now it's like just over the top. Like I know that food is my problem because I have gone out of, above and beyond with my exercise routine, and I have done so much physical activity. And so I have to narrow it down, and I think I've found out that I just have a weird there's just some weird things going on, like patterns, thought processes, attachments, and all of that with food. So, I mean, I guess I can't really say that I'm not an addict anymore because, like, I still have a problem with excessive wanting and longing and addiction and cravings and fiending. And I mean, like, it hasn't really gone away. I haven't addressed what it is. Like, why is that chemical addiction still there? Like, why? And then I have to think about why is it that I want to alter the way I feel? 'Cause, I mean, that's what food does. It changes you chemically for a little while. And I guess I gotta figure out what it is that makes me so compelled to eat for that reason, because you're really just supposed to eat because that's part of your daily routine and processes, not because it's like this huge thing that's like a terrible thing in the end, and like in the long run it's just like making you gain weight and be fat. And like that's not the purpose and intent of eating. Like you're supposed to eat just for like to be alive and to give you energy to live. I mean, I've turned it into like this, thing that I mean, that it's not, you know? And so I have to retrace my footsteps back a little and see, okay, where did I go wrong here? Like, why do I have this feeling about eating? And what is it that makes me so like I why am I so interested in food? It's not even like that big of a deal. Like it's just what you're supposed to do. You're just supposed to eat. It's not like you have to make this huge fuss about it. And I mean, it's so hard because when you're an adult, you have to really, really take care of yourself and watch what you do because nobody else is making your meals. Nobody else is like setting up the table and giving you your servings and deciding on your portions for you. And so that's been a really huge thing, that I've had to realize too is that like I have to take a little bit of control over what I'm putting in my mouth, or I might just never see, you know, I might never see my way through this um, goal if I can't do that. So I guess that's what I wanted to post about for tonight. And I think I'll end with that for now. And if I have any more reflections about it, I'll make sure to post them as well. But hopefully somebody else can get something out of this video. I don't know. And there's my phone, so I have to go. Okay, bye for